Mysterious places on Earth. There is no doubt that this world is full of mysteries and that we will always be looking for the ways to solve its puzzles. As long as they exist, we will always visit these mysterious places, looking for answers on our own. Hello everyone. In this video, you are going to find out some amazing facts about top 5 mysterious places on Earth. So let's take off and give you a tour of our mysterious world. Number 5. Cahokia. Across the Mississippi River from St. Louis, there was once a thriving city of 20,000 American Indians from different cultures, making it the largest and most sophisticated city of that time. This city was located in North America, outside Missouri. This city must have had a population larger than the European cities like London. Very little is known about this irregularly spread city because its residents did not keep written records of any kind. But in recent years, archaeologists have discovered some amazing facts. Cahokia was named after the tribe living there when French explorers arrived in the 17th century, was at its peak from 1050 to 1200. Inhabitants liked to drink caffeinated beverages, play games, and create art and jewelry. The area climate was wetter and warmer at the time, which made farming easier. Human teeth found in the area show that people from as far away as the Great Lakes and Gulf Coast used to live there. A flood in the 1200s largely wiped out Cahokia, and not much else is known. Today, Missouri's Cahokia Mound State Historic Site has helped preserve what left for the archaeological mystery. Number 4. Temple of Jupiter. The giant blocks of stones called the Trilithon that make up the base of this Roman temple in Baalbek, Lebanon, remain a great mystery of the ancient world despite over 100 years of study by archaeologists. What was the purpose of the temple, and why were such large stones used for its foundation? No one knows for sure. There are 25 stones underneath the ruins. Each stone weighs 450 tons, and 3 massive stones that clock in are 1,000 tons each. By comparison, the blocks used for the Great Pyramid of Giza weighs 80 tons each. So how were the Jupiter stones transported to the site since their quarry is located a quarter mile away? That might forever remain a mystery. And speaking of the quarry, the largest cut piece of the stone in the world, weighing 1,200 tons, still sits there resting at an angle and attached at the bottom, as if it were about to be cut free and hauled to the temple. Another exciting question is that how these blocks were transported. The proposed explanations of this quarry is that, like the Egyptian pyramids, A system of pulleys, ramps, and rollers were used to get them to the temple site. The problem with this explanation is that the temple sits atop a hill, which would make the process even more difficult. Number 3. The Great Pyramids. Even though the Great Pyramids of Giza in Egypt are one of the most famous places on earth, visited by millions of tourists each year, but they still remain as one of the most mysterious things made by mankind. Regarding their purpose, pyramids were built as tombs for the pharaohs of the ancient Egyptian dynasties, as a place to depart peacefully into the afterlife. Although Egypt has almost 93 pyramids, the most famous one are the pyramids of Giza. Khufu's pyramid, built circa 4650 BC, is the biggest and most grandiose of all. Its perfect square base measures 230 meters on each side. Its 4 sides face the 4 cardinal points precisely, and it has an angle of 52 degrees. Its original height was 146.5 meters until Ottoman Turks used some of its fine limestones to build mosques in the 15th century, reducing its height to 137 meters. There have been many breakthroughs in solving the mystery of the Great Pyramids, but still there are so many details we don't know. How did the Egyptians manage to build these pyramids with practically zero mathematical errors and a perfect ratio? How were the over 13 million 5-ton stones transported? How were the interior shafts so perfectly aligned with the stars? These are the questions that need answers. Number 2. Easter Island. Easter Island, also known as Rapa Nui in the native language, lies in the South Pacific between Chile and Tahiti. It is considered one of the most isolated inhabited islands on Earth. But the mystery is not the island itself. It's the hundreds of megalithic human-like statues that face inland from the shore. These mysterious statues, called moai, were carved out of volcanic ash. They can weigh up to 165 tons with almost 22 meters of height. Archaeologists believe that the moai statues symbolize the spirits of Easter Island, most important inhabitants. But beyond that, who built these statues? Did they have a function or purpose? How were they transported from the quarry to their platforms, which is about 25 kilometers away? And why is only 1/3 of moai on their platforms, while the rest still lay on the quarry? These are the questions that need answers. Still, to this day, we know a little about these long-faced statues, but we know for sure that this mysterious site is an exciting place to visit. Number 1. Stonehenge. Stonehenge is a megalithic monument on the Salisbury Plain in southern England. It is composed mainly of 30 upright stones called sarcens that support 30 lintels mounted horizontally on the top of each sarcen, forming a perfect circle. Each sarcen weighs over 45 tons and measures over 10 feet in height. Each lintel weighs over 6 tons. There is no inner circle composed of similar stones and constructed in a similar method. Up till this day, we don't know the exact purpose of this mysterious structure. Was it an astronomical observatory, a religious site, or a supernatural place? Only God has the true knowledge. An interesting fact is that Stonehenge is angled with the equinoxes and the solstices. When the sun rises on those specific days, the horizon appears to be perfectly placed between the gaps in the megaliths. Why? We still don't know. It is believed that Druids built Stonehenge about 5,000 to 3,000 years ago. This happened even before the first metal tools were invented. So how did they carry those huge stones from the quarries? How they were carved and erected? We have so many assumptions to all these questions. But still, to this day, it is just a mystery. So, if you enjoyed these top 5 mysterious places on Earth, don't forget to like and share. Subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon for more. Thanks for watching.